Hey guys, Hello from ReveMoto. So today we're going to do episode 4 of our Tundra build. So today we're going to do a walk around, show you guys the progress we've accomplished, and also we're going to start taking off the parts on the front, leaving only the hood behind. So in case it rains, you know, nothing goes inside the engine bay. If you guys like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel, turn on that push notification, and hit that like button. And also, if you guys need any pre-painted auto body parts, go to ReveMoto.com, your pre-painted auto body part source. Let's get started on this build. Alright guys, so far the front stays the same. Today we're going to take that off. Right around here. Still the same wrap. So if you guys look at that video how we try to take this off, that'll be linked above. Then inside we did a detail. Alright, now it's looking fresh still, so it looks good. We'll try and keep it that way, make it clean at all times. Then a couple of things that I did notice, that the guy that did my lug nuts right here, I was driving down the freeway and it's actually the wrong lug nuts. So now the bolts inside are broken. So I can show you guys that in the front right here, I believe. Yeah, right here. 2 of them fell off already because the guy that did it kind of messed up my, I guess messed up the lugs, not the right lug nuts. So I'm gonna have to fix that also. So in the next couple videos, we're gonna try to take this bed off, and also we're gonna go ahead and cut the bed side. That's how our Baja truck bed was gonna be installed. All right, so far our accomplishments on the wrap. So far this whole side, it's almost gone. I'm not taking off the bottom. We're not gonna do the eraser wheel at the bottom, because the bottom one's gonna be a lot easier to take off because it didn't crack as bad as the top portion. As you can see, also the wrap, it ate my paint. So that's just a pre-warning for you guys who's gonna wrap your car. Make sure you guys do the proper cleaning and also take it off whenever the life of that wrap is due, because if you don't, it's gonna start eating up that wrap. I mean, eating up that paint on your car. So start off on the passenger side also, got halfway done. We just gotta do the bottom portion and then finish off on the other side. So let's go ahead and get started taking off the fender and the front bumper and the headlights here. Alright, so we're gonna take off the side view mirrors because I'm gonna also paint that, and also I need to get into those wrap areas right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to take off your side view mirrors. So basically I'm going to take off this corner piece right here. This comes right off. Let's see. We got to take off the door panel also. Then push up. And you can just let that dangle right there. Then it's going to be a 10 millimeters. So don't disconnect the wire yet, just in case it falls. Alright, so just pull it off. There you go. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the back seat because we're going to paint this whole side view mirror. I want it to look exactly the same color as the whole vehicle. I'm gonna put it all back together so I don't miss any of the bolts or anything like that. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the other side, take off that side view mirror also. Let's see if I can just pull it off without using the tool. Oh yeah, you can just pull it off. Got a little bit of force there. take off the 10mm side here. Alright, so if your car has a fender flare, you gotta take that off first. If you don't have a fender flare, don't worry about this, skip this step, and then go straight to the removal of the fender. So get a 10mm. Can't see it on here, but there's a screw right there. Screw right here. I got this wrap on here, so kind of covered it. Let's go. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off this mud guard right here also. So it's gonna be a 10mm on that side. Usually it doesn't come off that easy because there's another, I believe there's a push pin down there that is missing. So don't forget about that also. Alright, so to take off this headlight, we got 10mm right here. Over here also, a 10mm. And right here also. Let's go ahead and get started on that. So on this side right here, you gotta have the extension to take it off. Excuse me. Be right there. I believe that's it. Let's try it out. Alright, so now I'm going to take off the fender liner. Nope. Those puppies are frail. So if you use a flathead, all you gotta do is push down on these tabs right here, and then kind of use your finger to push up, and then go to the next one and push that down and pull up. So that kind of saved this one. All right. So as long as you get those little plastic tabs off on the sides right here, then you should be good to go. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and take off the bottom piece too. There's another little tab right there. All right, so right here is gonna be a 10mm bolt. Right there, there's going to be a bolt right in there. Looks like this cover right here. You guys see? This plastic cover. You guys pull that to the side. And you see another spot right there. It'll be a 10. that's it for the side. Corner piece right next to the windshield right here. You reveal a bolt right there. That's also a 10. Gotta take off this little weather stripping. So you can just pull it up. And these tabs right here, you just have to put it back into place. So you just gotta put it in there. So now you got all these little these screws or bolts. 10mm also. So you can pull this a little bit forward, but then it still doesn't get to the bolts right there. So now we gotta take off these little push pins right here. Okay, get a flathead. So the one right here. So take off the top pad. We're gonna have to take this off also right here. These screws or bolts. So those 10mm and then also this 10mm right here. Let's try to take off all these other bolts right here too. Give us some more room to pull the top pad. That works now. So we'll take off this one right here also. So basically all around the top pad there's like these bolts. You take that off because this is a support for the top pad. So see now that kind of moves it. Ah, there we go. Much better. So now we can go into the taking off these bolts right here. Alright, so just go ahead and pull this back. Like that. This one's frail, so it's gonna break right here. Go ahead and take off this bolt right here. When you guys are changing out the fender, this thing's gonna break because it's so frail now. Get another one. Better off getting a new one. Alright, now you can kind of pull the fender off like that. Alright, we'll continue on. Taking off this bolt right here for the top pad. So basically take those two off, and then right here there's like a clip right here, so you kind of have to wear something soft so you don't mess up the paint. I'm not gonna lie, most of the time you're gonna break it, but if you really wanted to try, you wear something like this, kind of have to wiggle it out because it's like these prongs right here that you're trying to take off. They're like in there. Ah, so wedge something in there and kind of push it out. So these things right here tend to break, but luckily I didn't break mine. take it off like that. If you don't want to take off that headlight, get one of these tools. Get these push pins out of the way. Like that. The other one right here. If yours are frail, just get a new one. Don't try to insert this old one back in. You know, these are like a couple dollars, $1.50, $2. So right here, take that screw, that bolt off. 10 millimeter. Go ahead and go right here. Wow. Actually, you gotta take off the headlights on this one because I forgot there's screws right here. Or actually, you can probably do a ratchet set right here to take it off. Let's try that. Alright, so I'm gonna take off this bolt right here. So we can put a ratchet in there. There you go. Now let's try that again. There we go. Alright, next step, I'm going to take off this headlight. So far everything's been pretty easy to take off on this Tundra. Alright, so now I'm going to take off the passenger side fenders. Alright, so since these things are so hard to take off, man, I'm just going to cut it. So, some of you guys have this antenna right here, just unscrew it off. I didn't have the antenna, so I was gonna delete it. But if you did have it, go ahead and unscrew it right here. And we should be able to pull this right off. There we go. Alright guys, so let me show you the progress we've gotten so far. We got the driver's side fender off, the side view mirror off. We got the passenger side headlight off. We got the top pad off. We got that driver's side headlight off. Also the fender. And now the side view mirror. We're gonna go ahead and take off the chrome front bumper, the lower bumper. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off in the bottom right here. On my vehicle, I took off the lower cover, that little shield for the engine, and also you had to take off the oil, how you replace the oil. I took that off already. So if you guys are doing this, you gotta take that off first. And now I'm gonna go down the bottom. I'm gonna take it off with 10 millimeters. So it's gonna be like this fender liner right here. We're gonna take that off. take a look around. What else we need? Action. All right, so this is actually a 12 right here. Alright guys, so now that we got the bolts in the bottom off, we're going to go ahead and get this fender liner off also, so we can go to the back and get that the plug for the fog light off. So again, I'm just going to cut this off. So, on my fog light, I guess whoever installed the HIDs didn't install the fog lights, therefore I don't have anything to unplug. But for you guys, you probably have something to unplug, so make sure you unplug that the fog lights before you take off the front bumper. So we're gonna go ahead and continue on. Alright, since I know now that I don't have anything to take off on the fog lights, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the top parts. Again, that's going to be a 12. So let's see if it comes off. Well. So, whoever installed the HIDs decided to install these. Socket. So take that off. So also on this one right here, I know for sure we're gonna have to replace the rebar. That's what the one of the guys in the forum said. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off the rebar while I'm here. Alright guys, so the rebar, we're going to go ahead and take that off also. It's going to be a lucky number 17 right there. This thing right here also we gotta take off, so we're gonna go ahead and take that off. Okay, that's gonna be a 12, I believe. All right, yes sir, it's gonna be a 14 right there. Alright, so now the whole front assembly is taken off. On my car, I have this HID lights, I guess HID wires coming through. I'm gonna take that off. that's how you put HIDs on your car. It's clamped on there. Oh, it's really clamped on there. Just like that. I gotta fix that later on so it doesn't cause a short on my car. So one other information, if your headlights goes off and you have HIDs, it's pretty much your ballast is broken. So if that happens, just replace the whole assembly. Alright guys, so right now our project's coming along really well. We got the whole front end taken off. It was pretty easy, to be honest with you guys. The only thing that was hard is like those little plastic rivets on the, not rivets, little plastic tabs on the fender liner. But again, if you guys like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram. Well, I really want to know what color we should paint this car. It doesn't have to be a Toyota Tundra color. It could be any color, but we're going to go ahead and put a poll up there on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram and also Facebook to get some behind the scenes and also pre-release videos. So again, thank you guys for watching. If you guys need any pre-paint auto body parts, go to ReveMoto.com, your pre-paint auto body parts source. Thank you.